Hey Lash Babes, it's Lizzie, your podcast host, and this is the Lash Talk About It podcast. Now, I know y'all are not used to hearing me on audio only, but I'm trying it out. It's literally 11 p.m. here, and I'm in bed, but I had like a gut feeling that, some things needed to be said, and I've been thinking about doing this for a while, just to try it out and just to reach you guys faster without, doing my whole setup. But we are entering a new year, and it's really crazy because I've been getting so many messages from other lash techs being discouraged. And although I answer, it's somewhat concerning. I don't want to say concerning, but I see that it's a pattern. Um, I've been getting like tons of messages, and I appreciate you guys reaching out. But the lash industry desperately needs community, and I'm really happy that my presence online encourages and invites others to reach out to me, because that is what my platform is for. That is what this platform is for. That's why I really encourage you guys on YouTube to really leave comments. Do not be scared to leave comments on our posts. Make sure to engage, because we really need community. A lot of people are scared to create community and to reach out and engage. And I just want to let you guys know that if you guys don't have anybody, you guys have me. But I am seeing that this is a common thing in the lash industry, and I can definitely relate and understand where everybody is coming from. It's the end of the year. I know 2024 was not the best year for a lot of people. For me personally, 2024 was not like the best year. However, for me, it was a learning year. I learned a lot this year, specifically towards the end of the year. I am now preparing for the new year. A lot of people are nervous, anxious about the new year, which is totally fine to have those feelings. We might have end of the year regrets. We might have, maybe we might get pumped up before the end of the year. Everybody is completely different, but I know that end of the year regret is very, very real. Guys, do not beat yourself up, because sometimes we can be our biggest critics. I know I am. As much as a lot of people look up to me and things like that, sometimes we don't see ourselves for that. But I'm here to tell you guys, do not beat yourself up. That is why I said 2024 was more of a learning year for me. I did learn a lot. If you have those regrets, I want you guys to go in and write down everything that you did wrong. It's okay. It's okay. And it's going to be okay. And you're still going to be able to thrive in your business. Write down everything you did wrong. Once you do something wrong, it's kind of hard to make the same type of mistake. That is what I've learned in my 7 years of being in business. Once you make a certain type of mistake, it's hard to repeat, because the lesson you learned, the repercussions was so hard. You're not going to turn around and do the same exact thing. Now, you might learn a different lesson, but not the same lesson. I can tell you that. Right? Guys, from experience, this is proven. When you make a mistake, you don't go and turn around and do it again. You learn, you grow, you execute. So I'm very thankful for all of the lessons that I learned this year. because it is preparing me for the next year. And I want to get personal with you guys, just because a lot of people think it's only them that are feeling this way. No, a lot of people feel this way, but a lot of people are holding it in. And of course, on social media, we're only showing the great parts of our business, the great parts of our lives. So then you have this guilt over you. And it can kind of really have you discouraged, feeling stuck, feeling lost, feeling like you're doing everything wrong when you're really not. I know because I have personally felt this feeling, and it's not a good feeling. So, sometime around last year, or last year, I started to feel very stuck, stagnant, discouraged, uncreative, just lacking energy, all of the above. I couldn't tell you anything. Like, I was just floating in my business. I went months without doing a photo shoot. No direction. Like, I did not know where to turn. And as business owners, there's no blueprint. Everybody's lash business is different. Me personally, I don't really like to copy lash brands. And a lot of times on social media, it makes it very easy to copy because everybody is doing the same thing at a certain time, and it makes you feel like you need to do it. However, I was feeling very stuck in my business. When I scroll back, it's like I had no direction. I had no clarity. I just was all over the place. My personal life was all over the place, and my business life was all over the place. I had a team of, I want to say, if you guys don't know, I have a lash store and I also have a salon that we just celebrated 1 year in June. So I had a team of 3 girls working at my lash store, and then I had a team of 3 girls working in my salon. So six, I want to say. Guys, I hit like rock bottom with all of this because as much as I prepared for this, I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for this, especially with the employees. It started to stress me so bad because one, I did not go into it correctly. I have to take accountability. I did not train people how I wanted to train them. Because at the end of the day, I still am a lash artist. So my time went to clients and I was neglecting my product business and my salon business. And you would think, oh, you're there every day. How did this, happen right under your nose? Guys, it was just, I was being pulled way too many directions with no direction at all. And I was trying to lead a team, and I wasn't even able to really be that leader in that point in time. Recently, I needed clarity, and like I said, my personal life was in shambles. My business life, I was just literally just doing clients and floating through it, winging my product business. So I really sat back, I prayed, and I asked God for help. I asked God for help in my business. What am I doing wrong? I had a conversation with one of my lash friends, and we said, we really need mentors. We really need mentors. Because in business, like I said, there's no blueprint. But I have gotten myself this far. So sometimes I think I know it all and I can just wing it. But it's like I hit a rock. I hit a rock. I hit a hard place where I can't really get over the hump by myself. Lash babes, if you are feeling like this, I'm telling you, there is a way out, because I felt like this not too long ago. I don't even know how many months it's been, maybe like 4 or 6 months. I hit a hard place, had a conversation with my lash friend, Eyelash Lee, and we said we need mentors. Hung up the phone with her. I took a lash class. I like to travel for my lash classes, so I still like to stay educated. I take a lash class every year. I pick a random city, country, wherever I'm going to take a lash class. I'm going to elevate my skill. I took a lash class in 2020 in Chicago, and I had a lash teacher. She is a millionaire from lashes. She is an OG. If you know, you know. She's older. She's been in the lash game for the longest, and she knows business. She may not be the most popular, but she knows business. I kept seeing her post her mentorship, and it kept like coming down my timeline. The more that I saw it, I'm like, ugh, I need a mentor. I think I need a mentor. Now, I've always been skeptical about mentors because you never really know, and you just never know, you know? You need the right mentor. I don't want a certain type of mentor. I know what I'm looking for. And I definitely have to admire your business for me to want to have you as my mentor. So I see her posting her mentorship, and I'm just like, I don't need a mentor. I could figure it out. Something made me click one day. I'm like, let me just click, because I think it was like about to end or something. So I click her mentorship and I join. Now, while I'm clicking join, I've started a journey of really getting my personal life together as well. So this is like a mental, physical, emotional journey, spiritual. So I started walking. I got myself an Apple Watch because I was just, Lord, all my time was going into clients. I was not putting myself first. I was not even getting myself together for work. I started to look how I felt, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. So I started walking, started eating more healthier, and the walking really brought a lot of clarity to my mind. Okay, so just remember that I'm on this walking journey. So I joined the mentorship. The first call, we had our calls on Mondays. The first call was like life changing, guys. It's so good to have somebody look into your business from another point of view. She was able to look into my business and tell me, what I'm doing wrong. Guys, within like 4 weeks, me and my business did a major transformation. I learned so much. While I was on the mentorship call, I had a talk with her, and I expressed my concerns about my businesses. So we also talked about my salon business and my store business and things like that. At this point, I told you guys 3 people worked at my store. I fired one person on the spot because she was smoking a vape while helping a customer, and I saw it on camera. I just so happened to see that on camera, and I let her go the same day. Now, this really concerned me and hurt me because I really hated that somebody disrespected my business like that, especially being as though I carry myself a certain way. I was hurt that somebody disrespected my business in that way. So I already knew that I had the power to fire people, but in my salon business, I was very nervous to fire my team. One of my team members actually is not in Philly full time. So she still actually works with me and we've been working together for a long time. So there were two people working under me commission based. And if you guys know what commission based is that I get a percentage of their earnings and they don't have to do anything but just show up and lash. For the most part, I was promoting them. I had them on my booking link. So if clients couldn't book me, I would just send them to them. I noticed that these girls were not working like me, which, not everybody's going to work like you, but the effort wasn't there. Rescheduling appointments at the time of the appointment, not showing up for appointments. It was starting to really take a toll on me because I do not run my business in that type of way. And it was somewhat embarrassing for me, even because I never want anybody to associate my business or my name that I work so hard for with being flaky or unreliable and things like that. There was also an excessive waste of my product. They're doing family for free with my products, but they're not taking any paying clients. It was a lot of that going on, and I let it rock for a long time only because I was just so busy with my business or myself. And I knew that I almost didn't have control of it. I was just literally letting them do whatever under my nose. And that's where my lack of accountability came in. That's where my personal issues came in because I had lack of control and I just did not care. I cared, but it was hard to get to control somebody else. And I wanted them to get better. I had high hopes for them. I saw a lot of potential in them. So I just wanted to help. But while I was helping them, I was hurting myself and my business. I was utilizing products that could have been sold. I was hurting my name that I worked so hard for. This all took a toll on me. I had to keep my phone on at all times because they were scheduling appointments and not showing up to the shop when the client would come, and then I had to resolve the situation. It became very stressful for me, and I knew that this was a stress that I did not want on my shoulders. But I always wanted the best for them, and I wanted my clients to have somewhere to go if I wasn't in town where I could just easily refer people. So I knew this was one of my big stressors, and a lot of times we know what our big stressors are and we know our problems in business, but we need somebody else to look at it and tell us this is our problem. So I told my mentor what was going on, and from a business point of view, she let me know if it's not making me money to just let it go. I proceeded in letting them go in a great way, of course, because of course we have built relationships and I still respect them. But when I say a weight has been lifted off my shoulder, as now I mean to tell you guys all of this, not because it's tea, it's because it's okay to pivot. Things may not be how you planned it to be. Sometimes you need to reach out for help. You need to hire a mentor if you're stuck. You need to listen to your gut feeling. This year, I don't want any of my lash babes playing themselves. I want the most for everybody. And that's what I told the girls when I let them go. I did tell them that they had a lot of potential, but I just don't think that they're growing with me. And a lot of that does have to do with me, how they were trained, and how much I tolerated. So it was a learning lesson for me and them, and I wish them the best. But I also wish the best for me. And sometimes in business, we have to put ourselves first. As service providers, we're so used to putting others first. And I just want to let you guys know that it is okay to take time off. It is okay to say no. It is okay to put yourself first. It is okay to not work on your day off. All those people used to be me. I was literally running myself into a wall. Because as service providers, we cater. But I realized when I was stressed and when I was just taking clients and letting my business run me, I was not at full potential. I literally was floating through work. I wasn't giving my all. So sometimes you have to say no to others and yes to yourself. Find a hobby. Start walking. Walking really changed it for me. Like, I see life in a whole different view. Come to work dressed. Do not let these clients drain you. Let go of clients. Have boundaries. Set the tone. 2025 is going to hate to see us because we are lash tech service providers with boundaries. And when you put boundaries up, either people will listen or they can't come. So you guys choose your 2025. You guys choose how you want your new year to go. Do you want to look drained, feel burnt out? Or do you want to step into the new year in a purpose, with direction, with clarity, with an essence, with an aura? Very demure. No, seriously. Yo, this was just on my mind. I just want to let you guys know it is okay to pivot. If your old booking strategy is not working, if your old content is not working, pivot. Why are we always so scared to pivot? I know, because I'm that person. I'm scared of change, but I'm not scared of change any longer. Because to grow, you have to change. To evolve, you have to change. If we stay the same, how will we grow? How will we profit more money? How will our business get more reach? Stop being scared, because to start the business, we took the risk in the first place. It's okay to pivot. I don't know who need to hear that, but y'all, I literally am just ranting at 11 p.m. at night because I had to get that out. Maybe God is telling me somebody needs to hear this, but that's all I had to say, y'all. Until next time, make sure to like, subscribe, interact with this episode. If you are feeling or were feeling the same way, write that down below in the comments and let me know what you're going to do about it, how your 2025 is looking. I'm really praying for the best for you guys, Lash Babes. I really have a feeling that 2025 is going to be a great, 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 great chosen year for all of us. And I really mean that. And I'll be praying for it too. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure to interact with us. If you guys really felt this message, feel free to repost it and share it to a lash or service provider sister. And that's all I have to say. Until next time, XOXO.